Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly.
Well, hello everybody. I hope you guys are all having a great evening
right now.
There we go. Little mistake there. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a great day today. We had a good amount of clouds. We had some rain showers, some snow showers in some spots as well. We are still looking at some rain and snow showers across the state right now, but they are pretty much scattered all about across the region. And that's going to be the case probably for the next couple hours before things really just turn mainly cloudy as we head through the nighttime tonight. So again, hope you are enjoying your weekend, enjoying the I wouldn't say nice weather during the daytime today, but yeah, you can see the Raymond Skycam during the daytime today. Here's a look at the time lapse. Look at the clouds, the fog during the morning. Again, maybe a few peaks of sun here and there. There was some scattered rain and snow showers all across the area throughout the daytime today. Not the best of days, not the best of weekends, mind you. We did, of course, have the sunshine on Saturday, but then we had the rain and snow last night. So here's the look at the satellite and radar, and you can see that we have now a northwest flow as we have an area of low pressure that's moving on up towards the north. And we can actually zoom out if I can do that right here. And I can show you right where that area of low pressure is right now. You can see the swirl around it. And we have the northwest flow now coming out, for much of the northeast. And that is bringing in the cooler temperatures. That's going to bring in a windy day on Monday, but it's also going to bring in the chance for some scattered snow showers for the next few hours. And also some very heavy upslope snow in the mountains for the nighttime tonight and into the daytime tomorrow. That's where they could see a good amount of snowfall. I'll go into that in just a little bit, but just about everybody across the state is going to stay dry. It's really the peaks of the mountains that are going to see some snow as we head through the daytime tomorrow. So a couple snow showers out there right now. I just stepped outside here in Portland. We're on the north side of Portland, and we do have some light snow now in the Portland area, maybe some scattered rain showers. You head right down towards the coast and islands. Let's go up towards the Augusta, Lewiston area right now. Auburn, looking at some light snow falling. A lot of this is probably melting on contact and not even reaching the ground, or not reaching the ground, I should say. But we are looking at, again, some very light snow in some spots. And then we can zoom out just a little bit more, and we can see that we are looking at mainly up towards the north, dry conditions right now. Areas like Rangeley, maybe just a couple snow showers at the moment, but you can expect the chance for some snow showers over the next few hours. Otherwise, cloudy skies across the state. Temperatures right now running in the 30s for just about everybody. We have 20s for Rangeley, 27 degrees right now. Berlin coming in around 30, 37 degrees in Freiburg, 36 in Portland, 36 degrees over in Lewiston. So most everybody running in the mid to upper 30s right now. The milder spots on the map down towards York County, which of course is typical, with temperatures running in the upper 30s for the most part for Sanford over towards the Portsmouth area. So it's a chilly evening, certainly an evening you want to grab the coat on the way out the door. And your planner for the next 5 hours, we're going to run the risk for some scattered snow showers. They're going to be out and about over the next few hours, but we will see cloudy skies. If it's not lightly snowing or lightly raining, we are going to see cloudy skies with temperatures running in the 30s. And then I do think we will see some 20s as we head through the nighttime tonight. So let's get a look at your forecast. We are talking 20s for many areas inland for the nighttime tonight. Temperatures running in the mid to upper 20s for Berlin, Rumford, over towards Freiburg, 28 degrees in Sanford, Laconia as well. Let me know if you did see some snow last night. I'm curious to know. I do know a lot of places in the southern part of the state woke up to really no snowfall on the ground because it did transition over to rain. And of course that did, melt away a lot of the snow, that anything that's stuck. But we also had temperatures last night running in the mid 30s. So a lot of it melted on contact. But tonight, again, numbers falling to the 20s to near 30. Here's your forecast for the daytime tomorrow. We're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies. I think there's going to be points, especially during the morning, where we see mainly cloudy skies. We head through the afternoon, though, we are looking at a little bit more in the way of sunshine. But that is not the story. The story during the daytime tomorrow is the wind and the cold temperatures. High temperatures only running in the 30s for many areas, near 40 degrees in spots as well. But the wind is going to be cranking out of the north and west with that area of low pressure up to the north. That is going to bring in some pretty chilly temperatures when you factor in the wind for the daytime tomorrow, probably feel more like the upper 20s, low 30s throughout much of the afternoon. So you certainly want to grab the winter coat on the way out the door for the daytime tomorrow. Now, here's a look. You can see those snow showers ending. And then I want you to pay attention in particular to these areas. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. These areas up here where we are looking at up towards the mountains. You can see I'm circling it up there. That's where we are going to run the risk for some upslope snow. So what happens in those situations is air rises up the mountaintops to the mountaintop. Once it does so, it condenses, it creates clouds, and snow falls at the tops of the mountains. Then the air goes on the other side of the mountain. And as it does so, the air sinks and the snow dissipates. So areas like Mount Washington, areas like Jay Peak, up towards the Notches in northern New Hampshire, they could be getting hit pretty good over the next 24 to 36 hours with snow. So pay attention to these areas. You're going to see the snow is just not going to stop in those spots for the overnight hours. You can see areas like, parts of central and western New Vermont over towards Jay Peak. That's where we are going to see potentially over a foot of snow in those areas over the next 24 to 36 hours. But this continues through the day on Monday. Notice just about everybody, we're looking at cloudy skies, windy and chilly for the daytime tomorrow. But Mount Washington, northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, areas like that, specifically in the higher elevations, that's where we could be looking at a good amount of snowfall really through Monday night. And then by the time we get to Monday night into early Tuesday, most of that will start to dissipate. But we are going to see most of that fall probably over the next 24 or so hours. So yeah, we are talking good about a snowfall. So let's talk about it in a little bit more detail. And you can see we are looking at areas just about, I would say, everybody from Freiburg up through, Waterville, down through Augusta, the mid-coast over towards Portland, down through York County. You're going to stay dry for the daytime tomorrow. We are looking at no accumulation at all. You head up towards some of the valley areas, up towards the northern Oxford, Franklin, Somerset counties. The valleys are probably going to see maybe a coating to an inch or two of snow as we head through the day on Monday. But the higher peaks, the higher mountaintops, that's where we are going to see some of the steadier snowfall. And the areas, again, as I've mentioned a few times now, that are going to get hit the hardest is the areas around the Mount Washington region, northern New Hampshire, also over towards Jay Peak and parts of Vermont as well. But if you are in some of the towns that are in the valleys, you're probably not going to see a lot of snow accumulation whatsoever, as the clouds are just going to kind of dissipate and any snow is going to fall at the tops of the mountains as we head through the daytime tomorrow. So again, most of us just looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies for the daytime tomorrow, but the tops of the mountaintops, so some of the ski resorts could get hit pretty hard as we head through the next 24 to 36 hours. So that is some good news for some of the skiers, of course. We're also looking at some windy conditions for the daytime tomorrow. We're talking wind gusts upwards of 30 to 35 miles per hour, isolated gusts to 40 in spots as we head through the daytime tomorrow. And that's going to continue into the evening a little bit as well. As we head through about 5, 6 o'clock, we're still looking at 15 to 25 mile per hour gusts, even higher than that in some spots as well. Here's your forecast. We head through the nighttime tonight. Again, some snow showers during the morning. Otherwise, temperatures running in the upper 20s to low 30s for the most part. And then for the daytime tomorrow, we'll see a good amount of clouds, a little bit of sunshine here and there. Temperatures will run in the 30s. Of course, that's not the story. The wind and the wind chill is the story for the daytime tomorrow. We are going to see wind chills probably in the upper 20s to low 30s for the day on Monday. So that's what you want to dress for. Mostly cloudy skies. Again, the tops of the mountains, they are going to get pretty good amount of snowfall during the daytime on Monday, but it's really the mountaintops that are going to see it. The valleys will not. You may see a little bit, maybe some coatings to an inch or two in some spots up towards the far north, areas like northern Oxford, Franklin, Somerset counties. Even some of the valleys may be seeing a coating to an inch or two in some spots, but the mountaintops are going to get a lot more. Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking good. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures still cooler than average, but not too bad in the low to mid 40s. Then Thursday, we'll see mostly cloudy skies. Those clouds are really in advance of what potentially could be our next weather maker for the end of the week. Right now, looks like the best chance for any precip would be Friday night. That's why I'm kind of going with showers possible both Friday and Saturday, because of course the timing of that can change. We are still about 5-6 days away. We are going to run the risk for showers on Friday and Saturday. I can say though, right now, it does not look like a washout either day, just the potential for some showers, mostly cloudy skies, temperatures running in the 40s. And then we are going to see some sunshine return as we head into the day on Sunday. Travis, hello to you. Hope you're having a great evening. And Angela, good evening to you from Saco. Thank you for watching. Always appreciate that, of course. All right, so that is the latest look at the forecast. We are on at 10 o'clock tonight if you want to join us. And we are also, I think we'll have a little bit of a later show for the 11 o'clock. I'm not totally sure it's actually going to air at 11. Things can kind of change on the weekends because of sports, of course. But we are on at 10 o'clock if you want to check out the latest forecast. Hope you guys have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a great work week. Have a good one.